What's going on, guys? Kivox here, and welcome to a new wand review. It's been a little while. I know. We're in a different room. I know. Relax. We're going to talk about some of your wands. This goes all the way back to about a year ago, roughly. So the people that submitted these wands are probably not even paying attention anymore. So no big deal. It's okay. It's all right. This is for everybody else that stuck around and is still wanted to be inspired by others' creations and drawings and stuff. The way it works is if you want, I may be changing this in the future. I don't know yet. I was thinking about going the Reddit route. If you guys have any ideas, leave them in the comments for me. But right now, the way we do it is you submit them to newwandsday@gmail.com. I get them in, I look at them, and then sometimes I talk about them. So I'm kind of going in order. I'm all the way back in, from February of 2020. So needless to say, we're a little behind, but it's okay. Because in the last couple months, it's slowed down. So eventually we'll catch up. We'll catch up eventually. It's all right. Not a big deal. Let's get started. First submission today. Congratulations, Nico. Let's see if it says anything here. Some sketch ideas. I actually really like these. They can all work. The top one is probably the hardest one. The big spiral-y knot at the end one. That would probably be the most difficult. And maybe the next one, number 2 there as well, the other twisty one. They'd all be a little not the easiest things to make, to be honest with you. But they're all this is great concept, right? Like this is and the way that I work usually is I concept up some stuff, I draw some things, and then depending on how I feel, and I usually ask you guys during the stream, like when I draw them up, I ask you what you guys like, and then we vote, and then usually the ones that get voted on are the ones that I'll probably make first, right, or make at all. But these are all really nice, Nico. Good job, man. Next up, we have some submissions by Seb Gillis, I think is your name, and I like these, man. These are all, how many you got here? Three. Okay, cool. Yeah, so there's one little gripe that I have, and it's just before you painted them, you should have just sanded them down a little bit more, because you got a lot of those little like hairs that come off. They look like hairs, but the wood fibers that come off the edge a little bit. That's the only thing that I would have just taken a little bit of sandpaper to, just to reduce those. Other than that, though, the 3 designs are pretty cool. Yeah, that's it. That's really the only little gripe I have. Other than that, they're really cool. I like them. A good job. Alrighty, next up, Charlie Rowan submitted not a wand, but a broom they made, and it's pretty cool. Also, nice Harry Potter cosplay. Good job. That lightning bolt is pretty intense. Also, don't remember Harry having a beard at age like 12. But, maybe he became a professional Quidditch player. Who knows? But the broom, dude, the broom looks super cool. Yeah, I mean, it's just nice. What did you say it was made out of? Ash and birch. Very nice. It's just pretty. Just a pretty broom. All right, next up we have a submission by Liam from Southampton, England. I don't know why I said it like that. They made this for their girlfriend, and it's a mix of Luna's and the Elder Wand. It's a little, like, it almost looks like a finger, like a big, long, stretched out finger with a little, what is this? What animal is this? Scorpion. Ching, ching, little scorpion tail thing at the end. I think it looks pretty cool. I definitely like it. Next up, we have a submission from India by Ankith, I believe is how you say your name. And this is your first wooden wand. The idea, the design is cool. The only thing, back to that, what I said about that leather one, a little bit of sandpaper, smoothing that out, because it still has some pretty rough fuzzy edges. It looks like if you would hold it, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm just going by how it looks. If you were to hold it, it would be kind of like rough and not like a finished product. You know, like when you have like finished furniture and it just feels like that. You know, you hear it, you hear how it feels. And then you have like furniture before it's finished and it's all rough and you can't really slide your finger across it. That I feel like would give you a couple little splinters. Other than that, it's a cool design. I like it. It's a little rough, but it could still be rough and kind of like rugged, but still have a finish on it. You know what I mean? You don't want it to be too jaggedy. Okay, speak of what I just said. So you sent another picture of it a little bit later, and it looks like you put a little bit of a finish on it. It looks like you stained it, and some of those stains do come with like it's a stain slash finish. I usually like to do them separately, but it does look less fuzzy. Fuzzy is today's special word. All right, next up, a wand submitted by Tommy, it looks like. And man, I really like this one. The only downside, ready? I always have to be a jerk about it. Actually, nothing to do with the wand, just the way that you submitted the image. It's not the right aspect ratio, so it makes it really hard for me to display the wand on the screen and do it right. Because if I do it this way or that way, it gets cut off. So I gotta like make it smaller in the corner a little bit. So remember, just 16 by 9, just like the ratio of the screen right here. You see, this is 9 and this is 16. It's the ratio. So I didn't make them up. But it's made of hazel, and it's just a cool, nice, smooth design. The image is decent besides the ratio. So good job, Tommy. Now we have 3 wands submitted by Camilo from Colombia, and Noxus Wands on Instagram. Pretty nice. I like them. This first one is a little creepy with those like weird hole things, but I like it. It looks pretty cool. There's also a little bit of a spiral going up the blade, which is really nice. I wish the blade tapered down a little bit more, but that wand is probably pretty short too. It looks like based on the size of that book. The next one, nice. I don't know what that like wrap is. Is that like a piece of like cloth or something? It looks really cool. Classic style looking wand. Really like it. Now this next one. So this one's like a little bit of like a little doozy here, I'd say. It looks like you burned it. It's one wood, but you separated it and no, it looks like you stained it. You didn't burn it. You stained part of it, and then you didn't stain the handle, which makes it look like it's a different type of wood. I'm pretty confident that it's not 2 woods, but you definitely got the feel of 2 woods, which I'm sure that's what you were going for, you know, and I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident in that. But this one's really cool. It's just unique. It's different. It's weird, and I like it. But it still suits the Harry Potter Wizarding World aesthetic, which is really nice. Actually, they all do. They all fit it. Nice job. Next up, we have a wand submitted by Tyler, and we've missed you, Tyler. You haven't been on the channel for a while. So this is top notch. This is really like a really nice classic style wand. Also, nice job with the ratios here of the photos you submitted. A lot of different angles, which I love. Looks great. That gem on the end. This is very, very good. I don't have the banners here that you made for us. Okay, so what is there to nitpick here? I got nothing. That leather wrap, I would love to see the other side of it, because it's obviously not a seamless thing. There's probably a seam on the opposite side, but I'm sure it looks good. And I can't tell if those little rings around those the handle part, if those are those metal? Are those little leather wraps? Are they little leather? Top notch, good job. That's all I got to say. So nice job, Tyler. All right, so next up we have some submissions by Ernest. Ernest. I got it. I said it right. Shut up. From the woods of Latvia. I'm so good at English. You guys always like apologize. You're like, oh, I'm sorry for my bad English and stuff. And I'm like, all right, yeah, be sorry for your bad English, you jerk. Cause I'm not. This first one, nice, simple, right? But it could definitely work. I would try to peel off some of those hairs a little bit and then put a little bit of a like a finish on it so that it just gives that velvety look. You want it to like just feel like nice and velvety, like just nice. That's what you want. You don't want it to just like feel like wood, which is, you would imagine that it's counterproductive or whatever. But you know, still. All right, next one. This one's a weird one. I like those little runes that you wrote on, that you put on the thing there. It looks like you filled them in with like a pen, maybe. Like you drew them with a pen, maybe. I don't know. But and then you got that weird like glue thing in the middle there, like the wand broke and then you had to glue it back together, which kind of gives it a cool look. And then this last one is just a weird one. The image kind of looks, to me, the image looks like it's like floating there in a weird way, and it shouldn't be, but it's cool. It's a cool design. Nice job, guys. All right, next up, Slytherin Hufflepuff. You found a piece of wood that kind of looked like a wand, and then you peeled off the bark. I like it. You just all you need to do. I've been saying this. Fuzzy. Today's word of the day, tip of the day, fuzzy. You just need to take a little sandpaper, get rid of those fuzzes, and then maybe put a little bit of like a clear coat on it. Boom, done. Then it looks like a weird branch wand. Nice job. Next up, the person's name is this. I'm not gonna say it. I tried to get Siri to say it, and I can't pronounce it, so I'm not going to. But very nice wands. These are classic, traditional style, but also lathe style wands, which you guys know how I feel about them. I don't think that they're bad. In some ways, if you don't know how to use a lathe, they're harder, but I always like to add a little bit more. But these are top-notch lathe style wands. Very nice. I really have nothing bad to say about them. The finish on them looks pretty good, and it's good. Nice job, man. From Hungary, I think, right? Hungary, yes. Ooh, I mentioned this before. What do you guys think about me doing this for the shop? Not for the wand review videos, but for the new Wands Day videos. When wands, because I've sold wands all around, right? They've gone to like a lot of different countries and stuff. And my idea was, I'm gonna get a map, maybe one of those like whatever maps, what are they called? The ones you scratch, the scratchy maps that you scratch away the countries and stuff. I was thinking about doing that, and then maybe also putting like pins on like where they've gone. Nobody's names or anything like that. I don't want anybody to know where people live, but I think it would be cool to like see where all the wands go and kind of see where a lot of them go. Obviously, the U.S. is probably going to be my biggest market, but just because I speak English and the U.S., whatever, it doesn't matter. But what do you guys think about that? This is, hold on, back to this picture. What's up with this carpet? It almost looks like an animal. Like, it's freaking me out. Is it a carpet? Is it an animal? I don't know what this is, but it's a little creepy. So what do you guys think about the map idea? I think it would be pretty cool to like do like a map, you know? I don't know. I don't know. If you guys have like an idea for like a map, let me know what you would want to see or how I should do it, how you think I should do it. I think it could be pretty cool. Nice job from Hungary. Not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. Okay, so this is gonna be the last one, guys, but this is a pretty good one. This is from Daniel from, I believe you're from Italy, but I think you said Tuscany. You submitted a ton of wands. Also, you made me read too many wand things, and I'm very upset about it. So I'm not going to talk about it. No, I'm just kidding. So I actually really liked your wands. If I didn't like them so much, I wouldn't have read a lot of your stuff. I didn't read all of it, okay? Bear with me here. I didn't read every single different description for every single wand, but I did read your main thing there. And I did read that other part where you were like, I'm sorry, I made you read so much stuff. This first batch here, first of all, nice job making the wands in with like limited tools, because you said you have limited tools. You put the end of the wand on a drill and then you spin it and sand it and stuff. That's cool, man. It's a lot of work. Obviously doesn't work for all of your designs here. They like the more spirally ones. But okay, so let's start off this red one. Classic, just nice, just simple. The color, that deep red, looks super cool. I really like it. The next one over, I like how those little knots, or whatever you want to call them, are they kind of start tapering toward the blade of the wand, toward the tip, and they actually get less bulbousy and start flattening out more, and eventually it seems like it just becomes a color difference, right? So I really like that. Very nice design. The next one, simple little curve with the bark still on it, but sanded or also ripped off in some parts. Looks good. The next one obviously seems like it's inspired by Newt's wand. Looks good. The next one kind of looks like that spirally wand, also inspired by another wand, right? Okay, next picture. This one, this first one, weird, a little creepy. I like it. I like it a lot. It's weird. Really nothing really else to say there. No nitpicks. Next up, kind of looks like Ron's wand. I'm assuming that's what was the inspiration for it. It looks really cool. I like the green. Green isn't used enough, I feel like, on wands. Whenever I do, it just like, I'm like, I really like this. It's weird and green and weird, and which is weird because plants a lot of times have green in them, but trees don't. The bark doesn't really have any greens and stuff in it. So it's a good one, man. Like, all of these are just good, dude. They're just nice. Next one, I never liked that design, but that looks good. It looks good. Next one, I can't tell what's on the other end of it, like the pommel side of it, but it's just a nice, just looks finished. This next one, I like that you sent an individual picture, because I actually really like this one. I think it's really, really cool. Let me move this. And I have nothing to say. I love the fact that the inner part of the wood is, you know how usually there's layers to wood, right? I like how it's like separating a little bit, and it just kind of looks like beat up. Reminiscent of Ollivander's wand, which I really love. It's like one of my favorite wands that was designed. Here's a picture of that one that we talked about before, and you can see that the bulbousy parts, they taper down toward the end. I really like that. That's my favorite part of that wand. I think that was clutch. Now, I think that this is my favorite one that you made. I wish I had more of these. This is beautiful. This is the curve on it. I know that that's natural, and I'm pretty sure that the break at the end is also natural, like it broke off of something, but it just looks so good. Like, I love that natural curve. I've tried to imitate that so many times. I think I did a pretty good job of imitating that nice curve with a little like ducktail at the end. I love it. I don't know what's on the hand, the like blade there. I wish I could see more of what's carved on there. But it looks really good. That's my favorite one, man. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this back into it wand review. I'm gonna try to do one of these every week until we catch up. If you want to submit them, you can. For now, you can send them over to newwandsday@gmail.com, and if I change anything, I will let you know in one of the later videos. If you want to submit them, just be ready to, if I don't like it or if I have a problem with it, I may tell you something that I think, but again, it's just my opinion. If you guys don't like my opinion, it's not a big deal. You can have your opinion. I'm not right. It's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys enjoyed this wand review, and look forward to some more soonish. Leave a comment down below letting these creators know that you you like their wands, or which one was your favorite, if you like one of them specifically. Sorry if I butchered your name. That's a common thing that happens. I'll do that a lot. Thanks for watching. Bye bye bye.